All right, good morning, everyone. Going on my morning walk. Got to share with you what I saw yesterday at the South Florida Fair. Let's talk about it 911 style. All right, before we begin, I want to give a shout out to my beautiful wife, Lily, for putting up with me and tolerating me. And she's a great mom. Thanks for all your support. All right, let's get into it. I was at the South Florida Fair yesterday, and it broke my heart. I'm telling you, I don't think I've seen a collection of people who have been more overweight than when I saw yesterday. And not only that, not only was the situation that the people are overweight, is that the food that they serve there is unbelievable. Who can stay in shape eating this kind of food? Now, one of the discussions that I got into was, oh yeah, but it's only once a year, it's only once in a while. I get it. I'm not saying you can never have a treat. But the people there weren't doing that once a year. That's the problem. The problem is when you start giving in to that type of eating strategy or that type of eating habit, you don't even notice it's happening. You know, it reminds me of a story that I heard a long time ago. It goes like this. Two salesmen were sent overseas back in the early 1900s to a country to see if they could start the shoe company and, you know, extend the what was going on there as far as the sales are concerned. So the first guy gets there, he writes a letter back and says, listen man, I'm so disappointed. There's nothing I can do. Nobody here wears shoes. The second guy writes back and he says, hey listen, send me every shoe you got. Nobody here's got shoes. So that's the way I look at it. I mean, I'm disappointed that nobody's wearing the shoes, but I'm excited with the amount of people that I know I can help. You guys out there, you need help. I was in the same situation. Listen, this is not me coming at you saying, you know, I'm better. I was in the same situation. You just don't even realize it's happening. Because it starts with just these little bites. Oh, I'm just gonna have this little treat. Oh, I'm just gonna eat this today. Right? You go to the South Florida Fair, you start putting down some of this. I don't even know what you call this food. Does anybody know what this is called? It's called garbage. This is the kind of stuff that kills you. There's no way. I mean, look at this. It's flour. Guy's grinding it up or winding it up or whatever it is he's doing there with some sort of drill. And then he's pouring it into the grease. And God knows how many times that thing has been heated up. God knows how long that's been there. That's not you at your house maybe frying something up a little bit. Which I'm gonna say don't ever do. Right? Get an air fryer. There's other ways to cook your meat. There's other ways to do things than to specifically go out of the way to harm you, yourself, and your children. Did I say you, yourself? Man, I mean, I was taken back. For a second there, I was like the first shoe salesman. Just disappointed, sad, saying, oh, this is hopeless. Look at the amount of people here that are just grossly obese. And remember, we're not here about looks. This is not about body shaming. This isn't about putting people down. I'm gonna help you though. Not only when you call 911, but right now. You guys gotta consciously decide that, listen, it's not okay. It's not a sometimes okay. It's a never okay. Find yourself ways that you can have a treat, that you can enjoy yourself, that you can do things. As far as eating is concerned. Listen, here's an example. I got these little Edie's cookies. I got one or two. They're organic. They're still, again, still falls under the definition of what I call garbage. But at least, you know, it's the lesser of evils. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking to put ourselves in a situation where it's the lesser of evils. We can't go to this, I mean, if you go to the fair and you're eating the ice cream and you're eating the elephant ears and you're eating the dogs and you're, I mean, the thing is that most people don't understand the level of poison and damage that is happening. They don't. They just think it's a, you know, it's a one-off. Go back a couple of 100 years, nobody was eating like this. There's no way. And you can't survive. Because if you have a taste for things, I mean, you gotta understand, I was literally in shock, disgusted by the amount of fried food, oil, just plain out what I call garbage food that was available. So if I wanted to eat something, I didn't find, I'm not saying there's not, I didn't go to every single booth, I didn't walk by every single thing, but there, I didn't see anything that I would say I want to eat there. I didn't eat there, you're crazy. There's no way I was gonna eat there. Wife ate there. Kids didn't eat there, we brought them their food. But it's unbelievable. Now for her, it was a one-off thing. But it's just, to me, it's just, it hurts the body. This isn't, listen, I'm not trying to push veganism. I'm not trying to push any type of diet specifically. I'm not selling a book yet. This is just about your health. This is about fine-tuning your eating strategy to where you can eat, enjoy, and not have to worry about gaining weight, losing weight. Not worry about your cholesterol. Not worry about your triglycerides. Not worry about the glucose in your blood. Still gonna monitor it. Last episode. We're still gonna monitor those things, right? But where you can eat. Listen, I've gotta feed myself so much that I'm never wanting food. I'm never like, oh my God, I need to go out and treat myself. Oh my God, I need to go out and eat because I'm starving myself all the time. It's never the situation. I'm eating to my heart's content. Here's what I was doing last night. Do you understand the size of the bowl that I use to eat? It's a 12-inch bowl. Look at it compared to a regular bowl and a regular plate. It's sitting on a regular plate there, so that you can see the size of this. It's hard on the Instagram to appreciate the size of the plate and the amount of food. And this morning I weigh myself, I'm still under 164 pounds. There's the weight. You will not have to starve once you dial it in. Now, in the beginning, it's always, anything's hard in the beginning. But do you understand that the more you do things correctly, the more you get to enjoy food? I get to eat anything I want, basically. I just don't let myself eat garbage food. You know, you get the, whoa, what's up? Hi guys. I got a Hey, he doesn't like my, oh, he's trying to bite me.
Come here.
So, I'm on the dog part of the beach here, so I get some friendlies here. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful day. So, I mean, you gotta understand, when you're on this search and on this journey for health and fitness, it's fun. I mean, it's exciting. It makes a difference in your life and the people that you love, knowing that you're gonna be around for them. You're not gonna have to worry about having a heart attack in the middle. You know how many, one of the saddest things I can remember, not one of the hundreds of saddest things I can remember is a family having dinner at a nice restaurant, Beautiful kids, 3 kids. Everybody's all dressed nice. They look great. The wife is there. The father, overweight, has a heart attack right there. At the dinner table, in front of his kids. Terrible. It's a terrible scene. I mean, do you understand I'm looking at these kids and dealing with these kids after? Because, you know, I'm on the engine. The rescue comes behind. We're working him there. And then they take him away in the rescue. And then I'm left there with the family and the kids. It is heartbreaking. This isn't just, oh, I want people to lose a few pounds just for the sake of it, so they can look better. What you want to do is take care of your health, your fitness, for your family, for the people that you love and the people that love you. This kind of food can in no way do any benefit for you except give you some excitement and some momentary satisfaction. It's like a crack, somebody who's smoking crack. Listen, we have an opioid epidemic in this country. And we all feel bad for those people who are addicted to these opioids, and they're dying left and right. But the same situation can be said of the people with the food. Now I know this is one of those feel-good, oh my God, when is the good news coming? Well, the good news is coming that the answer is right here. I've given you the food guidelines. I've given you the fitness guidelines. It can't be any easier. And this is the result. I mean, you're looking at the result. This is it. And I'm really not doing that much. I am, remember, I do, look at people laugh. They laugh at me when they see the kind of workout I do. It's too easy, they say. I said, that's all you need. Remember, my goal is to give you the baseline. What is the minimum that you need in order to be at optimal health? The goal here at 911 Health and Fitness, my goal for everyone, is to give you the information you need that, listen, I don't want to be a rock star. I don't want to be a superstar. I don't need to be Derek Jeter or LeBron James. I just want to know what it's going to take so that my numbers are right, I can be in my BMI, and I don't have to starve. And that's what this system is. This system is, you can do so many things when it comes time to eating. The doors are wide open. There's a few things you've got to restrict. And most of those things are poison. You can find things that taste as good, honestly better, to be honest with you, because you don't get sick after eating them. You don't feel bloated after eating them. You feel great. You feel energetic. It's satisfying. Isn't that the kind of food that you want? Don't you want delicious food that's satisfying and that leaves you in a good state? I think that's what everybody wants. And we think we're gonna find that in those donuts and the fried foods and the ice creams. Listen, you can sit there and buy coconut milk ice cream. Nadamu I don't get sponsored by them. A lot of these foods, again, you wanna take them within reason. Can't be chowing down a gallon every day, but you can have within reason. And you're gonna be okay. Again, back to my Instagram. Go to my Instagram and check it out. And you see, I drink beer, I drink wine, coconut milk ice cream. I have some cookies, but they're all specific ones that will do the least amount of harm. And then again, the percentage is still within that 20% range. Good morning. So I keep myself, when it comes time to those processed foods, within that 20% range. That means 20% of my calories, max, can come from any of these junk foods. And then these junk foods are high quality junk foods, if that makes any sense. Because we don't want to be having food that the body doesn't really know what to do with. And when you start frying up foods and throwing MSG in there and throwing dyes and throwing preservatives and chemical concoctions, your body doesn't know what to do with it. Listen guys, I want the best for you. I want to see you guys succeed and thrive. I want to see a generation of kids that realize, hey, I don't want to go to the fair to eat junk food. I want to go to the fair and see what kind of wonderful food they can come up with that's healthy, that tastes great, recipes. I mean, it should be a great time of tasting foods, but foods that are beneficial. All these foods, I'm gonna be honest with you, all these foods are designed to do what? Make money for the people that are selling them. I get it. I'm not against anybody making a living. I'm not here to put anybody out of business. But that type of food made from sugar and flour, which is like so cheap, you got that oil there, you fry them up, you throw some sugar on it, and now you have whatever you want to call it. Elephant ears. I mean, I didn't even know, I don't want to say I didn't know. I've been guilty of eating these in the past. But they do a body tremendous harm. So that's my rant for today. I'm back at the pier. Yeah, I feel blessed to be able to come out here. I gotta count my blessings. I gotta, you know, we as human beings are never satisfied. Whenever we get, we always want more. So doing these kind of walks lets me do my meditation, gets me my exercise, and lets me appreciate what I really have. There's a lot of things I want better. A lot of things I'd like to have different. But I gotta be thankful for what I have. I gotta be thankful that I was able to wake up, because if I would have stayed like you see me here, who knows how long I would have lasted that way. You know, we got a lot of guys on the department have cardiac issues, hypertension issues. I think the number one killer of firemen is cardiac events. The number one killer, because of the amount of stress that we're under. And you put that amount of stress under somebody who has an improper eating strategy and an improper diet, is asking for disaster, and that's what we have. We have a disaster when it comes down to cardiac events among firefighters. And the general public. It's not just firefighters, the general public. Police officers, same thing. I don't know what their stats are, but I imagine it's up there also. Because you can't be under that kind of stress, eating that kind of food, and expect your body to be able to maintain homeostasis. It can't. So guys, I'm wishing you the best. I'm wishing you the best health possible. And until we see each other next time, stay safe and stay healthy.